Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the year. Celtic do drop their Christmas adverts because you know yourself, it's the festive season. Morrison's are doing it, Marks and Spencer's are doing it. It's a marketing way of you to say, oh, I think I'll get that from my brother. Oh, I think I'll get that from my dad. Oh, I like that. You go onto the Celtic website, you start shopping for the big day. And look, we all do it. We all go onto the online store and say, I have a budget of this, and you go and spend that much. Some people don't have that money, and that's understandable. We're going through a cost of living crisis, and as I said in the channel, and I said all during the week, I am suffering through bad times as well. It's not easy, but I have views. I have a really nice set of people. Even with my full-time job, people come in to me and say to me, I watch it on YouTube, it's good stuff, and that gives me the enlightenment to lift the spirits. But let's talk about Kyogo. Let's talk about the man from Japan, the one that kid, teacher's pet. I think he's teacher's pet. Definitely think he's teacher's pet, because you look at the advert, it was phenomenal. I really enjoyed it today. Some people might say very cringy, very cheesy. It's for the kids. At the end of the day, it's for the kids. Christmas is not for everyone. There is a couple of Grinches that probably watch the channel. Some people are more Halloween or Paddy's Day. Everyone's different. But the way the advert went, in my eyes, was the players came off the pitch, they went through the tunnel, into the dressing rooms, got changed into their tracksuits, and the jerseys were put into the laundry basket. The man from Japan was last to come out, probably doing his hair, and Callum's like, come on, and then he picks up this hat, Kyogo, puts it on him, and just starts, putting his finger there, and then all these wonderful things start happening, and the music Let It Shine comes on the background. Then you see him coming out, he's giving the receptionist a cup of tea, and then the kitchen porters are getting some deeds done, and then the chef's getting some deeds done. And then you see Brendan Rodgers and Fran Alonso playing a little game of football on the table, looking at tactics, and then the board turns into a Christmas tree, all the positions, and then you see the boys coming out in the tunnel, you see Kyogo coming out the tunnel, then you see the girls team, you see Kelly Clark, Callum McGregor coming together, putting their arms around them, bringing them onto the pitch at Celtic Park, and then the huddle. What I loved about the ad the most was, at the end, the girl in the Celtic Superstore whips out the Brendan Rodgers book from when he's first term here, blows the dust off it and wipes it down. Absolutely brilliant. I enjoyed it. You've looked over the couple of years, you've seen Bertie Auld, God rest his soul, was on a couple of the adverts, Scott Brown with Lustig at the door, Brendan Rodgers driving the bus, Scott Brown flying the plane with Stuart Armstrong, Callum McGregor with the house coat on with Ryan Christie. There's been some really good ones. Christopher Julian, Christopher Oyer, with their shades on and their Christmas jumpers. Really enjoyable ads over the years, and it's good to see. It's good to see that it gets the kids looking forward to it. It means that it's another marketing stunt as well for you to go out and buy and spoil the kids if you have the money. But as I said, folks, a lot of you are struggling at the moment, and I feel a pinch. I do feel a pinch, and it's just about keeping yourself right. Keeping yourself right mentally up there. I've said in the channel already, and I'll say this again, if you are struggling, do not be afraid to open up about your mental health to your friends, to your family, to a helpline. Don't be embarrassed, because at the end of the day, you holding it in is losing a battle with yourself. Trust me, from previous experiences of being at my lowest point to my highest point, you need to speak to someone. Teenagers these days, grown up folks, they don't have the social skills of maybe you and me, where you are put out to play certain games, get used to people, interact with people. Their interaction is on apps. Some of them will probably just text and they're afraid to do a voice clip. Some of them might not interact. They might see their friends from half the year to another. And it really kills me, because I have two beautiful kids, and I'm afraid that they won't have that social skills that I had growing up, where you are made to make friends out in the street. You're made to treat people at face value. It's just the internet can be an awful place for people, and seeing the way that teenagers deal with it, it breaks me. It really does break me. So to any younger folks that are watching, folks, please just lift the spirits. Speak to someone. Cup of tea. You're quick enough to share stuff about mental health. How about speak about mental health? Speak about it. Don't be embarrassed. There's nothing wrong with speaking out about mental health. One of the best rappers in the world, Eminem, speaks about mental health. Jim Carrey, one of the funniest men in the world, suffers with mental health. Yous all praise actors and actresses when they pass away, and we all get upset about, like, the likes of Caroline Flack and all. You need to speak out about mental health. That's the most important thing, folks. It's okay not to be okay. We all have good days. We all have bad days. But the most important thing is using what's around you. Your tools around you. Your friends, your family. If you feel lonely, you need to speak to someone. There's no point sitting there looking at your phone, dwelling on life. You need to make a stance. And that starts with music. That starts with a walk. That starts because I'm telling you right now, looking out that window, you wake up at 7:30 in the morning, it's still dark. At 7 o'clock, it's still dark, and you're coming home from work and it's dark again. It affects your mood. You feel like you're doing, a prison shift. I'm telling you, speak out, folks. Speak out. It's hard. It's upsetting, but you will feel better. You will feel better. As I said, it took months for me to speak out about me grieving about my nanny, and it's a big thing, folks. I moved over here back in June 2022, going through a difficult time. When you find out your auntie and your nana have diagnosed with cancer in the space of a week and a half, it's a hard one to take, and you're going job to job. You're not settling in the country, and you want to just settle in. And thanks to my friends over here, and thanks to a girl I'm seeing, a beautiful girl I'm seeing, help me through that. And that's why I enjoy every video I make for you, because you've helped me. The messages you've done over the last couple of days, supporting me, saying if you need anything, I don't need anything, folks. I have yous enough. I don't need to think I live in an ego. I'm just a normal person. I meet a lot of yous in me day job, and I talk to you about the same things, and I say, look, I don't do fan media, I don't do this, I don't do that, but one thing I do is I give is me all. I'm not fake. I am who I am. I don't change my persona on things. If you don't like my opinion, I'm sure the next time you probably will like my opinion. That's what YouTube is about. It's all about agreement, disagreement. It's all about comments. It's all about interaction. And yous are the best fans, best subscribers I could get. So when I do say to you, could you join the membership for 99 pence? I'm doing it to make me money, but also I'm doing it as a project. I'm doing it as I'm saying, right, I have enough subscribers here. I have enough members. I'm going to go out, get stickers printed, and I'm going to give something back to people because they have stood by me. If you don't have the money to buy my stickers or money to buy my membership, that's completely fine, because you're doing the most important thing, which is supporting me. Most important thing is subscribing. That's all I want. Something else happens, an extra. It's an all incentive. This channel is to build relationships with people, open bridges, make something bigger, and use are a part of it. Use are a massive part of it. My time will come, and it will take time. Good things come to those who wait. As I said in this channel, if you're struggling with your mental health, don't bottle up. Speak out about it. No matter if you're in your 60s, or you're 14, or you're 24, or you're 34, or even if you're 44 and you're having a bad day, speak out about it. There's no point saying, tomorrow's going to be a better day, because that's going to play in the back of your mind. You may have a better day, and then a couple of weeks time it hits you again and you're feeling worse and vulnerable. And that's why we have phenomenal people to help you through this difficult time. So I hope you listen to me, and I shall speak to you all soon. Hell.